Hi everyone, it's Alex with Holistic Movement Pilates. Today I just have a full body quick mat workout for you. Weights are going to be optional today, so if you do want to use weights, you can grab them. I have a set of 5s and 3s, so I'm at a light weight and a medium weight for my weights. You can do everything without weights if you don't want to use them, but if you want to add in a little extra work, go ahead and grab 2 sets of weights, light, medium. We're going to start lying down onto our mats to begin. Okay, when we get down, I'm just gonna start right into my neutral spine, so I should have that nice natural curvature of my low back. We're gonna begin today with our knees just right up into a tabletop position. Our legs are gonna be zipped together. I'm gonna hover my arms just a couple inches at my sides, and then we're just gonna begin with some ab curls here. Legs zipped together again. I'm gonna nod my chin to my chest. On an exhale, I'm gonna curl just right to my bra line, so I'm still able to hold my neutral spine here. And then we're just gonna inhale and return my shoulders and my head back down. So I'm gonna think chin to chest, roll up to my bra line. I'm reaching through my fingertips, and I'm inhaling again to return back down with control. I'm exhaling to nod, curl up, and then inhaling to return back down. We're gonna go for 3 more. Eyes are looking right towards the core. When we come up into that curl, we're inhaling again to return back down. Now this last one, we're gonna hold ourselves up. I'm gonna take my hands behind my head. On an inhale, I'm gonna dip my right toes down towards the mat. Knees should stay bent at a 90-degree angle. We're exhaling to lift the right leg up. We inhale, we dip the left toes down, and we exhale to lift. So I inhale to dip down, I exhale to lift back up. Hands stay behind the head. Elbows are just nice and wide out to the sides of the room. My pelvis is staying nice and still the entire time. Inhale, dip down. Exhaling, I lift back up. Now we're gonna do 1 more right, 1 more left like that. And then when our left leg comes back up, we're gonna pause. Now this next time, we're gonna add in a rotation of our spine. So as I dip my right toes down, I'm gonna rotate to the left side. I don't have to bring my elbow to my knee. I just wanna rotate from my rib cage. I'm gonna exhale, come center. I'm gonna inhale, dip the left toes, just rotate to the right side. Exhale, center. So just stay in your curl. And when we rotate, don't worry too much about curling up a little more up. I just want you to think you rotate from your rib cage, and you exhale to lift, go center. Inhale, dip, rotate, exhale, center. So right toes we rotate to the left, left toes we rotate to the right. Inhale, dip, exhale, come back. We're gonna go for 3, 2, exhale to come back center, and then last one. Now once we come back, we're gonna relax our head, our feet. If you want to keep your hands behind your head, you can just keep them behind your head. Eventually they will go back there again, so feel free to just keep them. Knees are going to go back up into a tabletop position. Legs are going to be zipped together again, neutral spine. This time we're going to curl ourselves back up into our abdominal curl, hands behind the head. Legs go straight up to the ceiling. I'm going to inhale, lower the right leg straight down. Exhale, lift the right leg back up. Left leg lowers, and then I exhale to lift. Now, if you have tight hamstrings, you can always have a little bend to your knees. I can't get fully extended with my legs. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. I'm engaging those obliques to pull back up. Now we're gonna do 1 more right, 1 more left. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Last one. Now, just like the last side, we're gonna lower the right leg. I'm going to reach my right fingers to my left toes and rotate to the left side. When I lower the right leg down, and then I'm gonna come back up, take the right hand behind my head. Then when I lower the left leg, I'm gonna take my left fingers towards my right toes, rotate to the right, and I'm gonna exhale, come back center. So we rotate to the opposite side. We exhale, we go center. We inhale, we lower, we rotate. We exhale, center. Again, the rotation is coming right from our rib cage. It's an inhale and an exhale. Fingers towards the toes. You don't actually have to get them there. Rotate, center. We're gonna go for 1 more with the right leg lowering, 1 more with the left leg lowering. And then when we come back up from the one on the left, we can relax our head, feet, and then we can just give ourselves a little stretch. We can sway our knees, we can hug them. we can stretch them. Now, let's keep the hands behind the head, extend our legs long out away from us. We are going to do a roll up with hands behind the head. These are very challenging to do, so if you need to take your arms up to the ceiling, you can always reach your arms up to the ceiling rather than having your hands behind your head. I'm gonna take a deep inhale here. On an exhale, I'm gonna squeeze my glutes, scoop into my abdominals. I'm gonna start to roll up one vertebrae at a time. When I come up, I'm gonna fold my body over my legs. My hands are still behind my head, and I'm gonna stack my spine back up. We're going back down. Hands can stay here, or they can be out in front of you if that's too challenging. Tuck your pelvis, squeeze your glutes, roll down one vertebrae at a time. Shoulders down, head down. Take an inhale here. Again, exhale, I'm gonna nod my chin to my chest, scoop into my abdominals, roll my spine up one bone at a time, stretch forward over the legs, stack the spine back up. We're gonna just do two more. Tuck, roll back. Again, one bone at a time. Inhale, shoulders, heads down. Exhale, ready, nod the chin to the chest, scoop into the abdominals, roll up. If you have your hands behind your head, try to keep your elbows wide. We fold forward, we inhale, we stack back up, and then last one going down, and then this is the last one coming back up. Again, squeeze your glutes, tuck, roll, articulate those spines off of the mat. Fold your body forward again, stack your spines back up. Okay, arms go down to your sides, and then we have weights. You do not have to use them if you don't want to. I'm gonna grab my fives, see how I feel, and if I want to go lighter, we can always go lighter. I'm going to bend my knees ever so slightly, so my heels are more towards the edge of the mat, and I'm going to reach my arms out away from me. My palms are rotated towards each other. I have a little bend to my elbows. From here, we're going to tuck our pelvis, roll back about 4 or 5 inches. We're going to hold. I'm going to inhale, open my right arm, and as I do so, I'm going to rotate to the right side of the room. I'm going to tap my weight to the floor, and I'm going to exhale, come back center. Then we'll do the same thing to the left. We open, we rotate, we tap the weight, and we exhale to come center. We inhale, and we exhale to pull back center. The rotation, as always, comes right from the rib cage. Try to keep your pelvis nice and still, nice and heavy. It might move a little bit with you, but think very minimal rotation of your pelvis. Inhale, open, exhale, as we pull back center. Again, weights or no weights, that's up to you. We're just gonna do one more right, one more left. Inhale and exhale, last one, rotate back, and then we're gonna come all the way back up. Now, I'm gonna exchange my 5s for 3s. Legs are going to go long again out in front of us. We're gonna do a little spine stretch forward. Arms are gonna reach out away from us. Palms are rotated to the floor. I'm sitting up nice and tall. When we do spine stretch forward, we want to imagine that there's a beach ball on our lap, and we're ideally going up and over that imaginary beach ball. So again, arms long, palms are rotated to the floor. As I go up and over the beach ball, my arms just reach straight forward, so they're not going down or up. And then I'm gonna inhale, stack my spine back up. Seatbelt around the waist. We exhale, we round over that imaginary beach ball. Our arms just stretch forward. We inhale to stack back up. Again, if this is too much for shoulders, ditch those weights. I'm really feeling my deltoids working to hold my arms out. And then inhale, stacking back up. We're gonna go for 2 more. Scoop forward, inhale up, and then last one, round forward and stack, relax those arms. Okay, give your shoulders a little bit of a roll. We're gonna do one more thing for our spine stretch forward, and then we're gonna move into our next series. So arms are gonna reach long. Again, weights or no weights, up to you. I'm gonna exhale, round forward one more time. We're gonna hold here. We're gonna pulse our arms up, up, and up. Just little pulses up. 5, draw those abs in. 2, 1, relax the arms, and you can stack your spines. Okay, set those weights off to the sides. We're gonna go onto our hands and our knees. When we get onto our hands and our knees, we are going to start by just curling our toes underneath us. We're gonna begin with a little down dog. We're gonna lift our knees up off the mat. We're gonna scoop into the abs when we do that. And then from this, I'm gonna send my butt back into a down dog and drop my heels. Now, from a down dog position, we are going to move into a plank, so you'll probably need to adjust for this. So think undulate through your spine. I'm gonna lift my heels, roll into a plank. Adjust the hands and the knees as needed. We're gonna do one push-up wide. We bend the elbows wide to do a push-up. We press up. We send our hips back into a down dog. We hold. We're gonna do that 6 times, okay? Ready? Roll through the spine. One push up and then push back into your down dog. Drop those heels. Lift the heels. Roll into your plank. One push up. Send the butt back. Drop the heels. We have 3 more. Lift the heels. Roll into your plank. One wide push up. Send the butt back, drop the heels, 2 more times, lift the heels, roll into your plank, 1 push up, send the butt back, drop those heels. Last time, ready, lift, undulate through that spine, into your plank, 1 push up, back into a down dog. And then from down dog, ready? We're gonna roll back into a plank. We're gonna bend our knees, carefully set the knees down. And then from here, I'm gonna bring my hands about shoulder distance away. I'm gonna reach my right arm underneath my body. The palm is gonna be flipped up, threading the needle, hold this stretch. Try to get your right shoulder down onto the mat. Okay, then we come back, right hand down, take that left arm under, thread the needle. The palm should be facing the ceiling, the shoulder should be down. Hold that shoulder stretch. All right, then we're gonna come back up. Now, we're staying on our hands and our knees. Again, weights, no weights, up to you. I'm gonna grab one of my 3-pound weights, and then we're gonna go into more of like a kneeling swim. So my weight is gonna be into my right hand. I'm going to reach my left leg out away from me, and the toes are just gonna be down onto the mat, down onto the floor. I'm gonna reach my right arm away from me with the weight in my hand. Shoulders, hips are gonna be parallel to the floor, abs are in. I'm gonna lift my right arm and my left leg up, and I'm gonna set them back down. I'm gonna exhale, lift, and inhale, lower. I'm gonna think reaching through my toes, reaching through that arm, finding that stability in my core, and that left shoulder up and down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, from here, we're gonna keep that left leg long. This time, we're gonna curl our toes underneath us. Our left hand stays down. We're gonna go into a side plank. I'm gonna keep the weight. We're gonna rotate to the right. We're gonna reach our right leg long, reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Now, thread the needle again. So I'm gonna take that right arm. I'm gonna reach it underneath my body. I'm gonna rotate my hips and send them slightly back. And then I'm gonna rotate back into my side plank. So again, thread the needle, take that right arm under, send your hips back into like a down dog. They rotate towards the floor. We inhale back, center. We're gonna go for 3 more. So 6 total. Exhale, thread that needle. Inhale back. Okay, last one. And then once we come back, pause. I'm gonna carefully come back center, set my right hand and my right knee down, and my left leg is gonna go back. Same thing on the other side. Again, weight, no weight, that is up to you. Right hand stays down, reach your left arm out away from you, reach your right leg behind you. Again, it's kind of like a kneeling swim. Shoulders, hips parallel to the floor. I'm gonna exhale, lift the arm and leg, inhale, lower, lift, lower. Think reach through your arm, reach through those toes. Draw those abs in to your backs. Exhale, inhale. Eyes should be looking to the floor. Lengthen out through the crown of your head. We just have 2 and 1. Okay, now that leg stays back. We curl the toes. Right hand stays down. We're gonna rotate to the left. I'm gonna extend my left leg long, reach that left arm up to the ceiling, threading the needle 6 times. Ready? Take that arm under, rotate, and inhale back center. Exhale, thread, inhale back center. We have 3 more. And 2, and inhale. Last one, thread it and back, then carefully come back center and down onto the knees. Now we can set that weight to the side. You can take both hands down. We're gonna open our knees wide, send our hips back, and we're just gonna drop down into a child's pose. Now, if that's too much for your knees, you can always have your butts up high, but just hold that little child's pose. Not down dog, hold your child's pose. Chest heavy, head heavy. Okay, from here, I'm gonna take the left hand to the right side. I'm just gonna stretch out my left side body. Nice big stretch over there. Again, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then same thing on the left side, both hands off to the left. Just get a nice big stretch in that right side body here. Okay, then I'm gonna bring both hands back center. I'm gonna go back onto my hands and my knees. I'm gonna bring my knees parallel with each other. Walk my hands forward. I'm gonna set my pelvis and my belly down onto the mat. Hands are gonna go right into my armpits. Elbows are pinned into my side. We're gonna do a little swan. Now, it's up to where your legs are at. They can either be together or apart, just no wider than the width of your mat. You're gonna push your pubic bone down, squeeze your glutes and your hamstrings. I'm gonna press it in my palms, and I'm lifting up into an extension that works for my body. And then I'm just gonna lower myself back down with control. Again, squeeze the glutes and the hamstrings. Think pushing to the palms, lifting from the ribs, and then we're gonna return ourselves back down. Let's do a few more here. Fully extended arms might not be how far you can get up. So if it's halfway up, you can go halfway. If it's all the way up, you can go all the way up. Whatever feels best for your back. Squeezing the glutes and the hamstrings will help to protect your low back. This is the last one. Squeeze those glutes to lift up and then return back down. Now, once I return, I'm gonna curl my toes underneath me. Again, they can be together or apart. We're gonna press in the palms, lift into one plank, hold. I'm gonna send my butt back, walk my feet forward. They don't have to go all the way to the hands. I'm just going to the middle of the mat, and then my hands are gonna meet my legs. Forward fold, head heavy, chest heavy. If you wanna wrap your arms, you can. We're gonna do a little sway side to side. Okay, come center. Arms are long. Starting at the tailbone, we're gonna roll our spines all the way up, one vertebrae at a time. We're gonna give our shoulders a little roll back. We're gonna step off to the sides. You are all done with your workout. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me today.